Spiritomb, a Pokemon composed of 108 souls that were trapped due to their misdeeds in life. Hisuian Typhlosion, original variant of Typhlosion from the past that was said to guide and even purify souls. Two Pokemon that are secretly related with proof in their dex entries and abilities. And I'm Krillic, here to explain how they are related. So, we're going to start off by simply going over the information of Hisuian Typhlosion, then Spiritomb, and actually explain how they are related in a deeper sense. With Hisuian Typhlosion in Pokemon Legends Arceus, the Hisui lands being in the 1800s, the Edo period, the past. We know that it is a fire ghost type, it can see spirits, it eats or burns them to guide them to the afterlife, sometimes doing both, and releases 108 flames, which resemble beasts. Now, if we look at history, 108 is a sacred Buddhist number, which correspond with Japamala and has the same number of prayer beads to ward off evil, just like how Typhlosion here wears beads. Hisuian Typhlosion is likely based off of psychopomps and other similar concepts like the Ainu goddess, which guide spirits and act as a gateway to the afterlife. Now, when we look at Spiritomb, it is flat out said that it is formed by 108 spirits. These spirits were trapped in the odd keystone to atone for their misdeeds in life. They were trapped by a mysterious spell. Now, apparently these wisps can also possess people and cause them to create more misdeeds as well, and we know that there are multiple Spiritomb in existence. Spiritomb itself is likely based on the many legends of evil spirits or demons being trapped in a stone to atone for their sins. In specific, there is the case of the Water Margin, a classic Chinese novel in which a foolish general released the spirits that had atoned for their sins and became the 108 stars of destiny. Now, you might be asking, how are they related, and is this just some very loose concept or idea? Now, this is why. They are the only two Pokemon that specifically bring up the number 108. They also exist in the past in the same region, and Spiritomb continues to exist to this day. Now, the flames around Typhlosion, or Hisuian Typhlosion rather, look like spirits, and they are a ghost-type Pokemon in Hisui. While Hisuian Typhlosion can purify spirits, that doesn't mean that it's all-powerful, and it may have actually needed to guide them toward their salvation first by having them atone for what they've done. It can also be assumed that monks learned from Hisuian Typhlosion over time as well, carrying their own beads, guiding souls, and could have led to the first person that had cast a spell that then trapped the Dark Souls inside of future odd keystones. Something else I found out is that there's no Psychic Trainer class in Pokemon Legends Arceus. That's like, you look at any other Pokemon game and you'll see the Psychic Trainer class. These are people who have psychic types, they can read your mind, see the future, so on and so forth. The closest we really get is Sabi, who has psychic Pokemon, says that she can read your mind, and that's really it. So it begs the question that maybe there weren't psychics at all yet, or if they were so occult that they couldn't exist openly in the times of Hisui. So if we take that little bit of information as well and combine that with what we have, people likely learned, as they learned to coexist with Pokemon, how to fend off other Pokemon that were deemed more dangerous by taking part in what Hisuian Typhlosion could do, learning from it. This would eventually take the pressure off of Hisuian Typhlosion and cause them to lose their ghost typing, while also maintaining the powerful flames that can incinerate foes on touch as per their dex entry. This would also explain the beads that people eventually have later on in time, taking inspiration from Hisuian Typhlosion's design. Overall, I had realized that in my explaining every regional variant that I missed my favorite Hisuian starter, Hisuian Typhlosion, and I felt so much shame in missing that I kind of went a little crazy and had to start doing research immediately, and I'm happy that I did miss it, because it just opened up this door, and is absolutely massive and really cool, once again, to see such Pokemon related to each other so indirectly, and see how Pokemon such as Hisuian Typhlosion actually managed to change and shape history overall in such a small way. And I couldn't resist making this video on it, so thank you for entertaining me in that sense. And I hope you were entertained as well. If you were, please go check out my other videos that are Pokemon essays. If you have questions that you want answered about Pokemon that are burning your soul, that you need answered, that no one else has answered, send them in the comments below. I might make this massive list, and I love doing the research of questions that I can then answer. So, with that then, as always, thank you so much for being here. Don't do anything I want to do. Don't do anything I would do. Please be nice to each other. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye!